Hey, hey, hey. How you
Hey,
doing, Miss Coco?
good. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. Listen, we are actually live. I think
You know
we're
I'm gonna kill you
live.
for that.
Look, I'm waiting for Miss D to come to the stage. I'm gonna bring her in here in a moment and stuff. So, okay, this is great because I think we are. Hey,
Yes, there she goes.
listen, we are going live. Y'all like my new platform, my studio that's going on? Y'all
Yes.
like it?
Oh, for some reason you are super low, but I'm gonna figure it out. Just keep on going.
Am I?
Do you
Okay,
hear
hold
her
on.
low, Coco?
You
I
hear me
don't, and
now?
I can hear both of y'all loud and clear.
I had to switch phones because my regular phone wasn't even working. But go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
But can you hear me now?
I can
How's
hear
that?
you super low. I'm gonna just listen.
Okay. All right. Well, but look, I'm gonna need you to come on in here and have these conversations with me because we got a lot to talk about, right? And the first thing I want to ask y'all is what do you do? What is the first thing you do when you come home from work?
So, you want to ask the ones that got the grown kids? Or you want
Say it again.
y'all want to go first because they got the grown kids?
Girl, hold on. I'm trying to get this thing over here. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay. All right. For some reason, y'all just switched.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, all right.
Right?
I wonder why is it switching like that? Hold on. Let me do this. Nope, I don't like that. I don't like that either. Okay. How about there?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Actually, I think it's switch as we talk.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. So, all right, what is the first thing you do when you come home from work? Because I know the first thing I do when I come home from work, I'm like throwing all my clothes off, right? Taking everything off, bra off, everything. I'm putting on my hoodie, my sweatsuit, my sweatpants, and I'm just like comfortable.
I do the same way. It depends on what time I get home.
Depends on the time you get home.
Yeah, if I get home late, I'm trying to get up out them clothes so I get in bed.
What does that matter when you get home? What do
Sometimes,
you do different?
so today was my early day. Sometimes I'm not getting home till like 10, 11 o'clock
Mm.
To when?
p.m.
Okay, but when you get home at PM, what you do different though? Do you just get straight in the
Oh,
bed?
because if I get home late today, I can do something, or I could just get myself together, have a drink, relax. But when I'm coming home 10, 11 o'clock, I have to get up again at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm getting in, rushing, going to bed.
Oh, you putting on your pajamas.
Huh?
You putting on your pajamas then. You
Yes.
you you getting ready and you getting in the bed. Okay. All right. Because I'm like, well, what do you do? Let me see. Is anyone experiencing some bad audio? Okay, y'all have all right, wait a minute. We got some comments on here. They are experiencing bad audio. Yeah. Let me see what's
On whose
happening.
part? Because again, you're very low to me. So who are they hearing low? Can they say?
Vic said he's hearing bad audio. Can y'all tell me who y'all hearing bad audio from?
I'm hearing background audio from you, but it's not super loud to me because I can barely hear you.
Okay. I'm trying to see. I thought it
And
was my
today was
connection.
one of
That's
those
what
days.
said. Hold on for a second. Let me see.
How you been, Coco?
Good. How about you? Huh?
I've been good, busy, busy.
Yeah, same here. I'm ready to quit.
Really?
I
V, I
am, but
can't
I
hear you.
know
Oh, V, it say your audio's on mute.
How's the audio now?
Okay. the same for me.
Really?
You can't hear me?
Super low. But, yeah.
Okay. He says whenever anyone is speaking, there is like some kind of feedback. It mumbles. D. Coco, y'all hear me? Talk to me. Talk to me.
No, the thing is that D hears you low. I can hear you both fine. I hear no
I hear both of
muffling.
y'all.
Okay. Beatrice said it's mostly the same. Vanessa, disconnect your mic for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Let me disconnect my mic for a minute. Now I'm back. How's that?
It sounds the same.
Oh, okay. So he said, need to disconnect my mic, and I need y'all to go ahead and talk about how was y'all's day because we're trying to see.
Okay.
How was your day, Coco?
My day was very busy. Very, very busy. That I'm glad that I'm home.
I know that's right. I had an okay day today. It wasn't too crazy, but it was an okay day. The day flew by a little bit, so that was a good thing.
That's good. Especially for what you do. That's good.
Yeah, no crazy stories.
It's so cute. She got the little questions down there.
Huh?
She got the questions at the bottom.
I'm not for
Oh,
sure
I don't.
what because he didn't say anything.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Okay. What thing you do when you come home from work? Oh, gotcha. I was looking at the bottom of the screen.
All right. I'm trying to think if they can get it, if they hear the audio. Are you on multiple platforms? Yes, we're on multiple platforms.
Yeah, I'm still
we're
hearing
on
it.
YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So we're on 3 different platforms right now. But I don't think that's the audio problem. I think the audio problem is my mic because I don't have on a headset. Is there any extra phone is there an extra phone in someone's room? You know what? Hold on. I know how to fix this. Hold on. Watch my footwork.
You said watch your footwork.
Watch my footwork. Watch I fix all of this. Okay. How's that?
So it got rid of the background noise.
Okay. I ain't finished yet. Hold on.
She's technically finagling things. How's your daughter? Coco?
Me? Which one?
Both of them. How are they?
You know I got 3 of them, right? Which one you want?
Give me both.
I'll give you can have the grown one.
The what?
The grown one. You can have the adult.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear Z?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're super low.
I know. I'm looking for now my other freaking headset.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to see if I can log on to this phone. Cause this phone I was hearing you fine. It's just for some reason that one was. See, on this one it's telling me mic not working. I can't use my mic or my cam, so I'm gonna just leave it.
Yeah, because if they don't give you the other option to go to Chrome.
Okay. How's that?
I can hear something in the background. I don't know what that noise is.
That's me.
It did the first time, Coco, but when I'm doing it now, it's not giving me
Mhm.
that option.
What the heck?
I'm telling you, these technology is good to me now. Right?
Exactly. This was supposed to be easy. And then I
But you
disappeared.
know what? Let me see if oh wait. Good. Sorry, people.
The other question topics are. Oh, okay. Mm-mm.
No.
Still nothing?
I'm gonna try to copy that link into my browser.
Okay.
Both of y'all talk.
Ooh. Yeah.
V talk.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. How do I sound? D swapping.
The feedback was coming. I was on both sides for the thing.
Hello, sit.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Woo!
Okay. How's that? Okay. Now I need to get back over here to see what the people's saying on Instagram.
It's time to cussing us out because we didn't get this together.
Okay, y'all. All righty. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to talk about today. Because
How was your day,
now
V?
all my topics. How was my day?
Mm-hmm.
My day was very easy. I didn't have much going on. The patients that I did have, well, I had only one patient scheduled for today, and she canceled, and I had no problems with that. No problems at all with that and stuff. So that's how my day was. And y'all sure audio is good? Because I'm this is bad for me.
I'm starting to hear a feedback.
See, and I'm not hearing any feedback.
Turn the volume down. Okay.
I just turned my volume down a little
You
bit.
turned yours down?
Let me turn my down and see what's up. Is that better?
Yeah. Yep. Coco, that's much better.
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect. Coco was the problem, y'all.
God damn it.
Coco was the problem the whole time.
God damn it. Shut up. I'm sorry. Should I not say?
Wait, Coco, now I'm hearing the feedback from you.
Listen.
Yo, I don't know what's going on. V, is this the first time you doing it with multiple people?
This is the first time I'm doing it with multiple people. But I think also I have two monitors, and one of my monitors have a speaker on it. I had to turn that monitor off because it was an echo, right?
Okay.
But now it sounds perfectly fine to me.
Yeah, let's continue. We'll work through all the
Yeah,
technical
it
difficulties.
sounds perfectly fine. All right, y'all, but let's talk. I wanted to talk about some what the F moments in business. Okay. D, you got your cheesecake business. Coco, you got your juicing business, right? And I have my photography business. And we run into all of these different people all the time. And it really do be some what the F moments happening in business.
Any of y'all got some real good ones like story time? What the F moments?
Yes.
I bet you do.
Let's hear it.
So when y'all first told me about to sign up to Google to give Google reviews
Mm-hmm.
and to sign up for Google page so people can find me on Google. So I did that. Super excited. So I get my phone rings and I'm like, hello. And it's a woman that's saying that she found me on Google. Super excited. Like I'm hyped. She's like, I would like to order a cheesecake. And I'm like, hi, how are you? I would like to order a cheesecake. I'm like, hi, how are you? What kind of cheesecakes do you make? I'm like, no, what are your prices? And I said, is this your cell phone? I'll send you the information with the list of prices, flavors, and let me know when you. No, I just need a plain cheesecake. I'm like, ma'am, I don't make plain cheesecake. Why? I just want a plain cheesecake. And I'm like, I don't make that. Okay, bye. Click. I was like, what the fuck? What?
Wow.
She just brought me real down. I'm super excited.
Ma'am, you could go to the shop right and get you a plain
And get
cheesecake.
it
You can
exactly.
go to the shop right to get you a plain cheesecake. But even so, it was the rudeness that, people want what they want. I get that. But it was just the rudeness that kind of threw me off. And for me, it was like a exciting moment. So she don't know that, but she kind of like just ruined that for me. I was like, I wanted to call her back and curse her out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She ruined your moment, D. You was like, I got a sale. I got a sale. Somebody want my cheesecake. She flipped me off of Google. Yay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What about you, Coco?
I had a weird experience. So, making juices for someone, for her and her significant other. And she came back and she told me I needed to make more of this certain kind because it makes him hard. And I'm like, you didn't have to tell me that. You could have just told me that you just wanted some more of this
No.
type of juice.
She did have to tell you that.
Yes, she did. And I don't know about that.
That was a
No,
review.
we the people want to know.
5 stars. 5 stars.
I'm like, okay, all right. So you want that juice?
So what juice was it?
It was, it was with carrots in it and beef.
It was
And
what?
I'm carrots and beef.
Oh, because Shelby said that's a good marketing tool.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
The people wants to know.
Okay. Well,
You sitting
yes.
on the natural Viagra. What's wrong with you?
What exactly?
I can't give out the whole recipe, but that's in it.
You
I'm
should have asked her to
saying.
give that to you in writing so you could post that on social media. I ain't playing.
I'm saying.
Oh,
There you go.
and she was,
You
oh
could have put it in a
God.
nice way, but I would have posted it on social media.
You want this juice, y'all? It's
I'm done. They put a banana in front of there.
oh my God.
What
Right,
about
Shelby?
you? No, Shelby,
Man,
We're not going to offer that. Shelby, what about you?
that's a good one.
That's a
I'm
good
done
one.
with you. That's a good one. Oh,
That's a good
Yes.
one.
That is a good one. Because I ain't got nothing like that. Oh, actually, I remember it was a similar moment like D. I remember I got a phone call from this guy and he wanted to take pictures. Remember back in the day, D'Angelo, when he did the How Does It Feel video and it looked like he's naked? He wanted to do a photo shoot like that. And at that point, I was fresh. I was green in the photography business and had no really idea of how to make you look naked, but you're not naked, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember sharing this with Lafayette. Sharing this with Lafayette, he was like, "No, no, absolutely not." And I'm like, what's the problem? But like now today I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, right? Why he was like no, but then also today I know how to make you look naked but you're really not
Yeah.
naked, right?
You can give the
But
illusion.
yeah, the
Yeah.
illusion, because you can't. I don't know, did D'Angelo, was that an illusion with him or was he really naked?
Ooh. Maybe he
I
was
thought
just
he was
down
naked.
clothes. I thought he was naked, but yeah. Maybe he was down. What's
I'm
the
quite
problem?
sure
Maybe
it
he
can be
was
done.
Oh yeah, it can definitely look like he's naked, but he probably was naked knowing him back in the day. He probably was
And thank
naked.
God he ain't had none of cocoa juice.
Listen. That video probably wasn't.
Right. Some of Coco's juice. Oh my goodness. So y'all, in reference to hot topics, did y'all see that Usher got married?
I just seen that. I scanned it.
Usher
Was
got
it
married.
his third marriage?
His what?
Third.
This is third one. Hey, I ain't no judgment here on the third
Yeah.
one. I mean, Lafayette is my third husband. No judgment there at all. He got two beautiful babies with this woman, right? He basically promoted sis, okay? Because I'm sure she went probably from chick girlfriend he was kicking it with, then she got promoted to girlfriend, then she got promoted to fiance, then she got promoted to baby mama, which I'm sure he probably would be offended if you call her a baby mama, probably his kids mom. Now she got promoted to wife.
I ain't
That is
mad.
beautiful. I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. And then he just came off of this hot ass Super Bowl performance. Usher feeling real good right now.
You feeling real good about yourself.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, right? Rightfully
Yes.
so, because he all over social media. I mean, everywhere. And then people
And
pissed
that was
off.
a power move right there. That was a power move. Maybe it was but he's been in Vegas for a while, so he could have got married at any time.
Yeah.
He did that purposely. I don't know if he did it before the show or after the show, but he did it purposely because he's trending. So why not throw that right on it?
Yeah. They got the license on the 8th, and then I think they got married today. Because the pictures are all over social media. Beautiful, beautiful pictures and stuff. And it's not professional photos. It looked like people are just there like taking snapshots, but he probably had a professional photographer there to make it look like, it's so beautiful. They got on all white, him, the wife, the kids, everybody. Gorgeous.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So have y'all been, and this is not new news, it's kind of old news. Have y'all been following this Puff Daddy saga?
I'm not too I'm not too into hot topics. I'll touch on them every now and then, but I don't be as informed as everybody else. I get around everybody else and I'll be like, what? But with Diddy, it's nothing surprises me with him. Nothing surprises me with him. He's very manipulative, and I could see him doing all that he's accused of doing because that just seems like that's how he is. He's a very power hungry male, and I think he likes females to be very submissive to him, even if it's controlling them through abuse. Yeah, and that could be emotionally or physically. I'm not saying I don't know if he's, physically beating on these women. It was said that he was, but I could see him belittling women because that's, he kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I can see it, and his ego. He got to be that man. You got to do what he say do.
It's the ego. I'm sure it's all about the ego.
By all means,
power, control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not shocked.
Yeah. Have you ever dated anybody like that?
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
But of course, we don't mix because I have a very aggressive personality.
Right. Right. What about you, Coco?
I have, and in the beginning, at first I didn't realize it until my ass sat the fuck down, and I was like, "Oh, this nigga done lost his mind." Lost his mind.
Yeah,
Yeah. And me, I'm like, oh, and I done lost my damn mind thinking that this shit was normal and thinking it
right.
was
That part.
okay.
That part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like he lost his mind. No, actually he didn't, because he's been the same fool he's been. I
Yep.
lost my
Mhm.
mind by ignoring all the red flags
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
and stuff. That's where the lost your mind has come from, you know,
Mhm.
and stuff. Let me see what else is going on. So D, you said you really don't follow hot topics, right? I don't really watch TV. I watch YouTube, right?
Okay.
Because it's like I ain't got time for all the depressing news on TV. I'd rather go to YouTube. Let me go to a blogger. Let me hear what they're talking about. And I have been stuck, and this is so bad. I have been stuck on the royal family. The the
I think I know what you're talking about. But I'm like,
who? Oh my God. The royal the royal family over Harry, William,
oh yes, yes.
Princess
I
Diana.
think I know what you're talking about. Yes. I tell you, I don't be paying attention to these people. They got real estate problems.
Oh my God. How did I get stuck on them? This doggone blogger on YouTube, this this block Shelby says she at school like cracking up laughing. This blogger on YouTube, he does these really short videos in like 5 to 6 minutes, right? His name is Murad Marali, and that's perfect for me because I ain't got time to be on YouTube doing no 20, 50, 30 minute,
Yeah.
just get to the point. And that's what he does. He gets to the point. So this dude has pulled me into his channel that I would go to YouTube and like, let me, like, even between the patient, okay, let me go see a 4-minute clip, because that's what he'll do, a 4-minute wrap up about the royal family. So really quick, what's been happening is that, well, he's the king now. King Charles has cancer. Harry and his wife now lives in California in the States. William and whatever his wife is, but here's the hot topic. William's wife, Megan, is that Shamika? I see Shamika's on here. His wife is missing. Like, just
Wait, what?
That's red flag.
Kate. Yes, Kate. His wife, Kate. Harry is married to Megan. William is married to Kate. His wife,
Right.
Kate, is missing.
Nah.
And
What? Went missing.
Say it again.
I would have thought they got rid of the black one, and she would have went missing.
Well, the royal family is not saying anything. They're not saying anything about any of it. They're like, oh, she had surgery. Then it went from she will be back at work in 2 weeks, then to 1 month. Then she won't be back for 4 months. Then she won't be back for 9 months, to a point that Harry, the one who lives over here now with Megan, something happened. And this is where all of the bloggers was really on it, because all of the newscasters in England was wearing black. And they was like, only time everybody starts to wear black is when the royal family, something has happened. Who passed? And then next thing you know, Harry is on a plane going back over there, and they're like, what is going on? My speculation was they're waiting to announce it to the public until he got there, right? But he went and he came back and nothing. And the bloggers is like, we need to see proof of life. See, this is where I need to mind my damn business, because for one, I don't don't even understand why they even have a royal family and they have like a president. And the royal family get all the money. That it sends me into this loop of confusion that I'm like, what the fuck does all of this even mean? Like,
That's why I was like,
oh my God. Right.
Some seem
Shelby said,
suspicious. What was the backstory? Something going on because you said the father got cancer. So if he dies, do she get anything?
she becomes the queen. She's
Mm.
she's married
See?
to William, and
They
she
don't want to be a
becomes
queen, so they got rid of her.
That's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Oh, so see, Shamika, I ain't the only one because Shamika said, Shelby said she's probably more ill than they're telling us. I do believe that. Shamika said Kate was upset because Meghan was getting more attention, which was very true. They talk about that too. So see, my sis Shamika, she ain't minding her damn business across the pond either. So she right along with me. she right along with
suspicious.
Right. Was she really sick though?
I was just about to say that. How did she get sick?
Because sometimes they say stuff like that to throw you off. And they could have did something with her.
They done slipped her Mickey.
Something has happened because even for them to announce that the King Charles has cancer, and it's like they're trying to throw you off from seeing what's happening with her.
The real story.
Yeah, the
because
real
honestly,
story.
they said he has cancer, but it's not as bad where he needs to be treated. That's what they said.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, what's really happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, what's really going on?
So I have a question, y'all. How long, if you haven't talked to a friend, right? How long would you be upset if you haven't heard or talked to your friend in 3 years? Like y'all would talk on the phone here or there, and you haven't talked to her in 3 years, and then she messaged you like, hey, how you doing? What's going on, to catch up? Would you be upset with your friend?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
No.
Unless I was trying to reach out to you and you would ghost, and now you just, hey, what's up? I probably wouldn't be mad. It would probably just be like, yo, you good? Like, what's going on? But no, I think as I get older, I understand that people go through what they go through in life sometimes in their life, and they don't know how to deal or not deal. So I may hear it out first, and if it sounds like some bullshit to me, I'm gonna call it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So story time. Okay. So I have a friend. She's gonna name nameless. Well, I don't even think we're friends anymore because I think she unfriended me.
Well, damn. Okay.
But anyway, right? I have life going on. She has life going on. So I was like, oh my God, let me message her. She lives in California. I was like, let me message her and see how she's doing. So I messaged her to see how she was doing. See, she messaged me back. No, I messaged her. I called her. I couldn't get on the phone. She texted me back. I text her. And when I woke up the next morning, I realized she texted me twice, right? Because my phone goes on do not disturb. And she was like, just to let you know, I did call you back. I didn't get that because my phone's on do not disturb. So anyway, 2 days go by. So I text her back, was like, hey, what's going on? I get back a long text message. A long text message basically telling me that I am a horrible friend, the audacity of me to try to reach out to her and talk to her after all of this time. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know we had time limits and shit on friendship, because I'm like, some of my friends, I won't talk to them for like a year, literally, and we'll pick up or won't even talk to you, and then we'll pick right back up or what have you.
Yeah.
So she wrote me this long text message, and surprisingly, I was not upset. I was not upset about any of the things she said. She said some serious stuff in the text message too. I just responded back, was like, I'm so happy you was able to get this off of your
With your chest.
chest, you know,
Mhm.
of what you were saying. I said, I'll take some ownership of not, contacting you as often as probably as I should. I said, however, you don't know what's going on in the background of people's lives. So, how about we have a conversation first before
Right.
assume that I'm ghosting you. So I had to have Lafayette read her message and read my message. Lafayette said to me, he said, Bae, you've really grown. He said, you have really matured. He said, the way you have handled responding to her. So, of course, I had to give myself a pat on the back. But then I had to start thinking about it. I was like, ghosting? I'm like, what is the damn definition of ghosting people?
But V, I think for her to write a long text to you, like you said, let's have a conversation, right? Let's have a conversation, and maybe we could both take ownership of whatever is being said, because the phone works both ways. It's not like you call me 5, 6, 7 times, and out of 3 years, I'm just getting back to you like, hey, girl, let's go out to dinner. The phone works both ways. So let's both be adults, have a conversation, see what's going on, and let's both take ownership and see if we can move on for there. And if we can't, that's fine too. But let's be adults about it. We're not 15. And I, all any of my friends or associates, mostly my friends, if you require more attention than my child and my wife, there's a problem.
Big
A big
problem.
problem. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Huge problem. What happened to Coco? For some reason, the sound got better.
Bro, it was Coco. It was Coco all this damn time.
It
I
was
said,
Coco the
and she
whole
froze.
time. Uh-huh.
She froze. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, let's have a conversation. Let's be adults about it.
Right, exactly. And right,
Yeah.
Shamika, life be lifing. And I'm not going to say it was a sense of entitlement, so to say, but it was a sense of, to me, lack of understanding and empathy, for understanding what is happening on the other side, of
Mhm.
someone else's life. And I was like, okay, I'm cool, whatever, no problem.
Right, because if there was a conversation, sometimes we, like you said, sometimes you have conversations and life be life in some people's lives, and they'll say something
Mm-hmm.
to you and you be like, you know what, girl, it don't even matter what I got going on. What's up? How you doing?
Right.
Because you find that life was really life in more in their life than it was yours. So
Exactly.
now let me connect with you. How you doing? You need me, so yeah, that was wrong of her, but mm,
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
loss.
Okay. And we move on.
Cool.
So, next thing is today is Valentine's Day. I don't even like saying the word. I always say V-Day, right? Um, what you think about V-Day? I posted up in my story earlier today. What y'all doing tonight? Y'all going out. Anyway, what y'all doing tonight with y'all's boo thing or what have you? I got a whole husband upstairs. You got a whole wife, and we sitting here on
Upstairs.
live.
I don't care for it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And we probably haven't cared for it for a good amount of time now.
Mm-hmm.
Early, we've been together 21 years. So early on in the relationship, I have a funny V-Day story. You're
Okay,
gonna
let's
kill
hear
me,
it.
but story time. So my first Valentine's Day with April, mind you, I had a boyfriend at the time. So I met her and we was, starting to see each other. And I was living with my mom. She came to my house. She told my family. She surprised me and came to my house and put 21 vases in my bedroom with 21 roses in each.
April did that?
Yes. Girl, but listen, so I get home, I walk in my room. I walked in the house and I'm like, why it smell like a funeral home? Why is it a funeral home here? So I'm walking to the back, first of all, I'm rushing because I'm trying to get out with the boat. So I'm coming home from work, rushing. I'm like, why does it smell like a funeral home here? So my family like, girl, open my bedroom door. First of all, I was shocked. Second of all, I freaked out because I'm like, how I'm gonna explain all these 21
Right.
roses? Yeah, that was a story. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
I had my family hide them around the house, and the story was my stepfather just overdid himself and got my mother all these roses.
And they just put them in your room.
And they just no, actually, it was only like 2 in my room because I put them all over the house. It still smelled like a funeral home, but they wasn't
I
mine.
was gonna say, did it still smell like
Yes.
somebody's been unalived, as they
Yeah,
say?
because any mass amount of flowers, I think it smells like a funeral home because it just has that smell.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's my funny. But it was
Oh
it was a
my!
beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing, right? It just I was
It
like,
was a big beautiful thing. It was a
and
big beautiful thing.
I appreciated it, and we laughed about it later.
But I got some follow-up questions.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So April bought all of these roses in your room. You was going out with some other guy.
Mhm.
Who did you go out on a date with that night?
My plans, we had already had plans to go out. Me and
You
the
and the
guy.
guy.
Right.
Okay.
So she just came after work and did the surprise for me. She knew I was going out with the guy. She didn't, because he was my boyfriend at the time. It wasn't a secret to her,
Okay.
but she was definitely a secret to him. So,
April.
but yeah, she knew about him. She definitely knew about him.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
because he didn't know it, but I was in the midst of breaking up with him. Yeah, girl,
Okay.
the story gets good.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
was a funny Valentine's story.
April was like,
I'm
you
gonna do
on
what your
borrowed
man ain't
time.
doing.
You just on borrowed time. I'm just gonna sit over here and just wait.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh. Me, I don't care for V-Day. I've noticed that I've gotten very cynical as I've gotten older about a lot of these holidays, right?
Okay.
Valentine's Day, I don't care for. Let me think, which, and because I feel like they're money grabs.
Yes.
Especially I can't stand the term Black Friday. That turns me off completely, okay, because that's a money grab. Especially when they do these Memorial Day sales, money grab. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, even Christmas, I even feel like Christmas is a money grab. I cannot stand any holiday. I like to me, Valentine's Day is not even a holiday.
No.
It's a day that they have made it into something more than what it really should be.
Yeah.
Christmas, yeah, we can say that's a holiday, but I still see that as a money grab. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care for that. That's why, and I think you came over, like, for my family, we do
Yes.
we play white elephant. We ain't doing all of
Yeah.
this buying 20, 30 gifts and all of that stuff. You ain't about to break me down, break my pockets down just because it's Christmas.
And you know what I do think, V, when me and April early on had the conversation on setting our own standards for our relationship, doing what we wanted to do, doing what we felt was comfortable for each other, and what was appropriate. And I wouldn't even say appropriate, like, I can't find the word. Say for instance, Valentine's Day coming, we both have this pressure of getting each other things. And this normally people don't put pressure on, like, oh, get me one rose, right? They want you to spend all this money on each other. What about realistic? What
Mm-hmm.
about if you don't have it? Right? What about if at that moment that you just don't have it? Like, you putting this pressure on me for this one little day to do this stupid thing that, like you said, I'm gonna break my pockets for. I'm
Mm-hmm.
out here trying to spend a double, three times money trying to take you out to dinner, and I can't even pay my rent. Or, it
Man.
may not be that extreme, but you understand. So we just felt like, and like you said, Christmas too. We really don't. The only holiday we really get together for is Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Mm-hmm.
it just because my mom was the whole family thing. So that allows me to be that, bring my family together, and we enjoy
Mm-hmm.
it. We do the same as you for Christmas. We do white elephant with the adults. Now
Mm-hmm.
everybody will get the kids gifts if there are any kids, around. But other than that, we don't put pressure on getting each other stuff for Christmas. I think 2 years ago, I was like, oh, I want to get you something. And even
Mm-hmm.
if I decide to get her something, she doesn't have the pressure on saying, oh, now I have to get you something. No, that's how I
Right.
was feeling at the time. I wanted to get you a Christmas gift. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not looking for anything back. And I think that um, starts to build a healthy relationship with money, with expectations, and with just so-called caring and loving for each other.
Right.
So that's how we have always been,
I
especially I think the last like 10 to 15 years.
I love that. See, I love that. When me and Lafayette, when we first got together, our first Valentine's Day, he was like, "Oh, what you want to do for Valentine's Day?" And I'm like,
Did you
mm-mm.
did you not like it from back then or
No, I
okay,
never thought it,
okay,
I never really liked it at all.
okay.
And it's not because I didn't have anybody. It was like having somebody for Valentine's Day was too easy, right?
Right.
It
Yeah.
wasn't that. It's just I always felt like, and I've always felt like it was a money grab,
Right.
and I don't like how society try to make people, if they don't have a love of their life, how they try to make it seem like, oh, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You don't have a Valentine? No, shit, I
No.
don't. Like, and I love how the single girls, how they
Mhm.
celebrate Valentine's Day, they celebrate it for themselves
It's for
or with their
themselves, yes.
friends. I love that. I love
I
it.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I've never oh, look who's back. I've
Sorry,
never
y'all.
look, she done messed up our
Hey.
sound.
Yeah, my bad. Coffee, kick me out. I'm sorry. I ain't even hear about your selfish friend or nothing. I ain't hear none of that shit. I'm sorry.
But yeah, but no, we was talking about Valentine's Day. But no, I never really because like you said, I don't like the pressure of, if you buy me something now, I feel like I have to reciprocate and I have to buy you something. Right.
Right.
I don't like the fact that now I gotta be in CVS or whatever, trying to figure out what card and try to figure out where we going. Now we're in a restaurant. One year, me and Lafayette went out to dinner. Totally went over our heads. It was Valentine's Day, right? We went to Heritage over across the bridge. Went to Heritage, and we realized after we sat down and they was like, oh, this is our specials for Valentine's Day. We was like, oh shit, we ain't here for Valentine's Day. We had such a good time just sitting in there looking at people, like, look at them, they on the first date. Look at her and her red. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at him. He's so nervous. Look at him.
She, she making fun of the peoples.
I was making fun. It was so tickling to me because I was like, "Oh, look at that!" But I think it was more. We had such a good time enjoying the food and everything. But it was so funny to us that it actually went over our head that it was
Hmm.
Valentine's Day, and I was so okay with that. So okay with that. When I
It's
was,
crazy that you. Sorry.
mhm,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
It's crazy that you say that because I love Applebee's French onion soup. So one year I had a taste of French onion soup, and it happened to be Valentine's Day. Wasn't even thinking about it. And I remember, I think I had told somebody, not even thinking, like they said, "Oh, what you did yesterday?" I was like, "I was at Applebee's eating me some French onion soup," and they was like, "Applebee's," and I was like, "Well, what happened to Applebee's?" They was like, "For Valentine's Day." I said, "Oh, you thought I?" No, I just went there to get the French onion soup. Like I didn't care if it was Valentine's Day.
I'm here by myself. Like I'm ready to get my French onion soup. Okay. Really. When I was going to tell you, when I used to live in Atlanta, I used to work for MCI, the telephone company, when it was around, and I was a telemarketer. So it was all of us girls who worked in a bay, right? And I remember for Valentine's Day back then, and this was, oh my gosh, I was like 27. So it was 1996, 1995, around that time. Or probably a little more. Then younger me it was like the pressure. Everybody would get a call. Oh, you got a delivery up front. You got a delivery up front. And they'll come walking back and stuff with they shit, they roses and everything. And you're like, I better get some damn roses. I better not be the only one up in here that don't get no delivery. And my youngest son's dad, Jay, I remember him one particular time. They called me up front and I was like, I better have came up front to pick up something. He had bought me this big old picnic basket where he had made me lunch and everything and gave me my little grocery store roses. Girl, I was so happy. And I think, but after that, like after those experiences and me analyzing, like this was some real pressure. And then, you always have the one girl where you're like, she ain't got no man. She got that shit sent to herself, and we just, oh my God, we was horrible. Okay. But after those years, Valentine's Day and me, I'm like, okay, deuces, we out. We are out. Yeah.
It's a lot of all the holidays are a lot of pressure. It was a calendar. Somebody had put a calendar up of the holidays. And if we was to celebrate all these holidays, how much money you will be wasting. Now, people that do it, if they don't feel like it's wasting money, more power to them. But right, I looked at this calendar and financially, I'm like, to be bonded to this and it has no real meaning. Where's your life?
What do you get back?
Right.
What do you get back?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, hey, this one, I saw this post and she has such a bad mouth. This one girl, y'all probably seen the post. Don't be calling off from work just to be sucking for no pieces of chocolate. Anyway. So y'all, thank you for coming in for my live.
Of course, this was cool. I like this.
Yeah, once we got our sound and stuff together. Listen, now, this is my new toy. I'm going straight to Amazon and I'm ordering me some headphones and I'm going to have me the mic here like all of them real streaming people be when they be on there with their neon lights and shit in the background. Nice studio, all of that.
You're about to have a whole setup.
And somebody coming in here to play with me, okay? Somebody going to be on this live with me, talking with me, okay?
She gonna drag her like she dragged us in today. This is what y'all doing. Being there early. We like, wait, what? We did not agree to today. I'll be there.
So thank you very much for coming in. Look, Coco came in the studio on Saturday, y'all. You saw it? Listen.
Let's have a moment about that before we go.
Let's have a moment about that before we get up out of here. I'm going to tell you this. I've been social media is pressure because I'm going through Instagram all day. All of my photographer friends putting up their Valentine's Day photos that they took of their clients and shit. And I'm sitting here like, I want to post Coco's photos. I want to post some shit. Man, you think I don't want to post? What?
I That's why I put that thing.
Listen, she probably got it ready already. She was just waiting for me to say yeah.
I forget what you
Wait, y'all, till I post this photo shoot of Coco. Okay. Beautiful. D, you saw the little
she be turning into a whole nother person. All right, Coco.
I try to look like a person sometimes. Just sometimes.
A whole other person. Whole other person. So yes, just know, what is it, 8:15? By 9 o'clock.
Mhm.
Coco gonna be posted on my Instagram.
Damn.
She gonna be the happy Valentine's Day. Good night. I'm gonna leave y'all with this.
And I'm gonna leave y'all with this right here. Right.
Right.
So thank you again for coming in here. Let's just have, just having fun, candid conversations on live. Next week, or I'm sure next week, we'll probably be back on here and we'll have our thing more together. Thank you everybody for coming in and joining us. Shamika, Shelby, y'all gonna be coming in here playing with me next. Have your microphones, have your headsets, all of that stuff,
Yes.
because we're gonna be having a good old time. Just basic conversation, talking about hot topics. And Shamika will be able to talk to me about them people across the pond, because she in their business too.
All in their business.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Have a good night, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Good night.